Hello there, my name is Andrew Druckman and I want to welcome you to the channel because after all, if the reason why you clicked on that link is because you want to learn how to get Facebook leads sent to your offer and or product or even services that you are trying to promote, well guess what? You came to the right place because that is exactly what we are going to be talking about today. Now, if that sort of things piques your curiosity and you want to learn more about affiliate marketing, consider subscribing to the channel as I will be uploading future videos about this particular subject. And also, don't forget to get your free training that I'm going to leave a link in the description down below. That's going to teach you how to get good high quality leads sent to your offer and or product or whatever services that you are trying to promote. So, without further ado, let's get into the action. So, the very first thing I will tell you to do when it comes to getting Facebook leads is to go ahead and create a Facebook profile. Now, most people I know or everybody and their mama's mama that I know personally, right, and other people and so on and so forth, already have a Facebook profile. So chances are, if you haven't created a Facebook profile yet, go ahead and create a Facebook profile. It's pretty straightforward. And also make sure that whatever the product is and or services that you are trying to promote, when it comes to creating a Facebook profile, make sure they are both congruent. And the reason why that I will tell you to make sure that whatever product and or services that you are trying to promote, the reason why I tell you to make sure that it is very congruent between your product, making sure your product is very congruent with what your Facebook profile looks like, is because one of the things that we're going to be talking about is interacting with people. So part of interacting with people, people are going to tend to look at your Facebook profile. And when your Facebook profile is very congruent with what your product and or services that you're trying to promote, when they are both very congruent with one another, it puts you in a better light. And I really hope that makes sense. So that'd be the first step I'll tell you to do. Next, we have to figure out who our target audience is, who our target audience is. Excuse me. So we have to figure out what that is. So I'm going to go off of a different subject. We're not going to talk about necessarily affiliate marketing, so to speak. We're talking about affiliate marketing, but I want to go into a different niche, something different, something that's very popular that most people already know about and been knowing about, and we're going to go into weight loss. So if I already picked a product, right? Think about this for a second. If the product of what it is I'm trying to promote is weight loss, just for example, right? Then that's going to be the target audience that I am going to focus on, the health and fitness niche. Now, losing weight is a very popular niche. It really is. There's a lot of people that have done pretty well on that from what I've seen. So what I'll tell you to do is go in the Facebook search engine right over here, right where my mouse is, click on it, and I would type in weight loss. Now, here's the thing about this. For the sake of this video, one of the things I decided to do is I already joined a couple of these Facebook groups, but that's what you would do. You would type in weight loss or whatever that target audience is that you're specifically targeting, and what's going to happen is that it's going to show up a list of Facebook pages that you can join. Now, one of the things I will tell you more than anything else is that I will tell you to target specifically, I will tell you to target at least 2,000 people or higher in these Facebook groups. And the reason why I will tell you to do that is because when you want to make sure when you're getting traffic from these Facebook groups, you want to make sure you're trying to target a high number, at least as high as you possibly can. It doesn't have to be extreme. It doesn't have to be like 1 million. It doesn't have to be 1 million people in the Facebook group, but at least 2,000 people or more has to be in the Facebook group, or at least what I would do. I should say it that way. That's what I would do. I would target specifically people that are in these Facebook groups that are at least 2,000 people or higher, and I would tell you to join at least 2 Facebook groups. Now, if you think you could do about like 5 Facebook groups, 5 Facebook pages, go for it. It can be kind of time consuming. If you think you can handle that, I say go for it. However, though, I will tell you to at least target 2 Facebook groups that are at least 2,000 people or higher. This particular Facebook group, what we're looking at right now that I already joined, is Weight Loss, Transformation, and Fitness. safe and free judgment. Safe and free judgment, that is definitely very attractive to people. And also, there is over 46,000 people in this Facebook group. That is a lot of people to be targeting. And when you join these Facebook groups, one of the things that typically pops up in most of these Facebook groups is you have to click on something that the admin is going to post up the second you hit the join button or add to group or whatever it is. And it's basically going to be something as simple as just agreeing to the fact that you're not going to spam your links in there. You're not going to be rude. You're not going to be basically, in layman's terms, or at least how I look at it, is basically as long as you're not belittling, you're not shaming or anything along those lines, be respectful. Do not spam your links in here. Please do not do that. Don't do that. Most affiliate marketers fail about 98% of the time, actually really 100% of the time, when they just put their links in these Facebook groups saying, hey, click my link, $500 a day, or you could lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks. Very unrealistic stuff just right off the bat. Most people are not even attracted to it. You will get banned. About 9 out of 10 times, you're more than likely to get banned, and you will not sell your product. That is one of the biggest mistakes that most affiliate marketers make. Now that we joined this group, or I joined this group, excuse me, and as I'm going, let's see if I can't find some content in here to talk about. I think I did see something here. This is something you can, so this is what you would do. This is what you want to do. You want to engage with these people. This is one of those things where he's showing like a before and after. So what I would do, I might like on it, might say, hey, great progress. So I would say something like that, something encouraging. And I might get into a conversation, and seeing as how he's obviously focused on his bicep, I might ask him, I would say, wow, man, look at that progress. What have you been doing? Like, what kind of exercise have you been doing? And so that might be something I might do. And I do this so that this way I can interact with people. And so while you're interacting with them and you're building a relationship with people, most people are going to more than likely buy into you just because of the pure fact that not only are you building relationships with people, but also uplifting them. That's something I would do. And let's see what else. There was something else I think I might have seen. Okay, so this right here is awesome. This is awesome to comment on and interact with people when you see, healthy foods of someone eating healthy, right? A chicken, broccoli, eating clean, a little bit of carbs. And this is what I would do. I would interact with these people. I like the post or love it, whatever it looks like, and talk with these people. I would even send them Facebook. I might very well even send them a friend request, saying, hey, like after I'm talking with these people online and I'm consistently doing this, keep something in mind. You have to be consistent on Facebook. Facebook is one of those platforms when it comes to traffic. You have to be consistent in these groups when it comes to interacting with these people and also posting content, which we're going to talk about that right now when it comes to posting content. And the reason why you want to post content and give free information, and this is what we call value. What does that mean when we're talking about value? We're talking about value is, and you're giving them free information in that respective category. And the reason why you give them free information in that respective category is because you want to build a know, like, and trust with them. And the reason why you build a know, like, and trust with them is because you have to understand when these people don't know you, what typically happens is you're not going to be able to just sell your product to any random Joe Schmo, and most people are not going to buy from you if they don't know you. That's just kind of what it is. And so what you do at this point when it comes to giving free information, building know, like, and trust, what you do, or at least what I would do, and I also did this for the sake of this video, is I would type in the Google search engine, weight loss meme, and I might use one of these posts. I might post one of these, when we're going to zoom in a little bit, when you're on a diet and someone brings pizza, and with that cute little face on that, a little animal face, right? It's funny. So people, this is one of those things that people can relate to. And also, the other thing is, the other reason why you also want to give free information, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be this. You can give free information when it comes to as far as like eating clean. Like, for example, because I do know a little bit about weight loss. So, for example, what's a better choice, fries or broccoli? And you might give a point, you might post something about that. And what you also have to understand is when you're building a know, like, and trust with people, when you're giving free information in these Facebook groups, you're also building credibility with these people. That's what you're doing. And I'm one of those people. I will tell you all day, every day, that that the more credibility you build with people, the more free information you give when it comes to in that respective category, and they know what you're talking about, they're more than likely to buy from you. You do not necessarily have to be the most knowledgeable person in this category. You don't necessarily have to be, and you don't necessarily have to. You don't have to be. Yeah, it's just all it is, right? You don't have to be the most knowledgeable person as long as you know what you're talking about. Even if you're giving out one bit of information that maybe someone else does not know or did not know, that makes you more valuable to that person, and they're more likely to buy from you. You don't have to be in the health and fitness niche for like 20 plus years to sell a product. You just have to learn about it. You have to just know what you're talking about, give free information, build credibility with people, and especially if you can have conversations with these people also outside of Facebook, messaging back and forth, you're more than likely could be able to sell to them a lot easier as you build credibility with these people. And that's the biggest thing more than anything else when it comes to giving value. Now, I just shared with you how to get a good way to get Facebook leads sent to your offer and or product that you are trying to promote. So if you like the content and you got some value out of this, go ahead and feel free to leave a comment section below. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if y'all got some value out of this. I would really appreciate a thumbs up. And do not forget, I will leave a link in the description down below that you can click on, so this way you can get free training on how to get good high quality leads sent to your offer. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.